So I want to touch quickly on Copilot. For anyone who doesn't know Copilot, Copilot is ChatGPT. For anyone who doesn't know ChatGPT, it's an AI platform that you can ask questions of. So Copilot is inside the Microsoft suite, and it's gone inside Excel and Power BI. Now, I think that's important to discuss because we're talking about Excel and Power BI and then chatbots. The thing I wanted to talk about, I mean, first off, anytime I try and use Copilot, it doesn't work for me. So I don't know how everyone else is going. It always tries to connect to a workspace and it just doesn't work. But I can still use Copilot differently. I just use directly ChatGPT. So the way that I use it is just by asking DAX questions. So I'll just show you if I was looking at this formula here. So here's my formula list. And what I would do is I could literally type in this question. Can you write this below DAX cleaner, right? And I just paste in my DAX and it will return how to do the DAX and it will tell me the changes it made and talk me through it. So I use it for DAX and M code all the time because it's just, not only is it faster, it might actually be able to do something in a better way, in a way that I hadn't even thought of. And I'm able to just interact with it. I also, just for anyone's reference, I actually use Claude. Claude is a competitor to ChatGPT, and I find Claude better at DAX and SQL than ChatGPT. So it does the same thing though. You just ask it and it will give you its response on how you would write that formula. And then I just literally copy paste back into Power BI. So in a way, this is the same thing as using Copilot. It's just that it won't actually do it for you indirectly, and it's just a little bit more manual. But this is, if you wanted to get a taste of what Copilot would be like, that's essentially it. It's just using it to build visuals in there for you. So will this edge Excel and Power BI in the future? I don't think so. I think Power BI, you'll still need skills. And it will definitely, this Copilot will definitely increase the business users touching Power BI and touching advanced Excel use case, but it's still going to need understanding of tables and columns and complexity. Eva, I still see is the trump card here because it's instant and it's easy. If you've got a mobile app in your chat room with live data and you can just literally type it in, in my opinion, I still think that it's really powerful to just dynamically do this. But as you've probably seen with all my examples today, they all have a place. Like, I'm not actually here, even though the title was Power BI and Excel versus AI chat reporting, they actually, hopefully you're sort of seeing my story here, is that they all have a place in the future. Like, they all have different use cases, and I don't think any of them are going anywhere.